Hello, Woodlands School. All of you are on half term, having fun at home for this week. So, in this video, you can grab whatever you like and we're going to make an instrument out of it to play along to this video at home. I'm going to start today with a hello song. Hello everyone. I forgot to say, if you do have instruments at home, try and play along. Hello everyone, hello everyone, how are you, how are you? It's so nice to see you, it's so nice to see you here today, here today. Hello everyone, hello everyone, how are you, how are you? It's so nice to see you, it's so nice to see you here today, here today. So now pause this video and see if you can find something in the house that is kind of like a drum. It could be a book and a pen, it could be just clapping your hands, but pause this video and see if you can find something that's like a drum. Hiya, I hope everyone's joined me back here. For my home drumming percussion kit, I've just got a pen and my diary book, and it kind of sounds like this. What do you guys have? Now we're going to do a rhythm that's going to be saying let's go and do more things. This rhythm, it kind of goes like this. Let's go. Can you do that one? Let's go. Let's break it down. The first part goes like this. Can we do that one together? The next part goes like this. Can we do that together? Let's put those first two parts together. It goes. Can you guys do that with me? And then the last part on the drums goes like this. Kind of like part 2. So if we do parts 1, 2 and 3 together, it goes. Let's try that all together. And then finally, it's the let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. See if you guys can practice that one. For this next part of this video, we're just going to need our pen sticks. We're going to tap them together and we're going to play along to a famous rhythm that was called the Bo Diddley beat. The Bo Diddley beat became famous in the 70s, and it's a rhythm, it's a traditionally an African rhythm. On the pens it goes like this. Da 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 da. But it sounds quite good on guitars, that rhythm, so let's hear it. Let's just play along to the last 2 beats. Can you play along? Tap, tap. Tap, tap. Tap, tap. Tap, tap. Tap, tap. Can you play along with me? Can you try it on a different instrument? Do you have something to shake? How about those who want to clap along? Have fun with the Bo Diddley beat. Hi there, we're going to revisit our friends Lenny the Lobster and Lewis. Some of you might not have any instruments, that is fine. I'm going to use a scrunched up piece of paper, and this is going to sound like the leaves in the woods. I'm going to use 2 pens, and this is going to sound like sticks in the woods when I rub them together like this. I'm going to use the elastic bit on a mask, and it's going to feel stretchy and sticky like a spider's web. I got something to shake as well. So last time we left Lenny and Lewis, they were on a seesaw in the park. Matilda the cheeky spider drops down from her thread onto Lewis's lap. Lewis weighs down the seesaw suddenly, and Lenny gets catapulted high into the air and lands in a tree in the woods, right into Matilda's giant web. So this is the music for Matilda's giant web. Oh dear, poor Lenny. The clouds move over and block out the sun. It gets dark. Lenny sways there in the web, rocking from side to side like being in a hammock. Can we all rock side to side to the music? Lewis gets off the seesaw quickly and jumps onto his scooter and races off into the woods to try and find Lenny. The woods are very dark, and Lenny is sure he can see faces in the trees. Sounds spooky to me. He desperately tries to claw himself out of the web. Lewis arrives in the woods, searching for the right tree. Lenny spots Lewis and makes a big enough hole in the spider's web for Lewis to drop out into his arms. Thump! Hooray! So, can we have our scrunched up piece of paper? We're going to make the sound of the leaves in the woods. as Lewis tries to find Lenny. Our 2 pens now for the sticks in the woods. We're going to rub them together. And our shakiness in the woods. We all got something to shake. The sounds of our webs. Let's have the sound of some wind in the trees as well. What other sounds can we find in the house that sound like a spider web and the woods? What about the scuttling of a spider? Now I want you to find something at home that makes a big sound, a big thump, because this is going to be the sound Lenny makes when he drops back into Lewis's arms with a thump. Lenny spots Lewis and makes a big enough hole for him to drop out of the spider's web and straight into Lewis's arms. Thump! Hooray! So that's Lenny and Lewis for this week. Hiya. For this last part of this video, I wanted to come back to Chrome Music Lab and to show you a couple of things. So to get to Chrome Music Lab, we go to our internet on our computer or our iPad, and I'm going to type in Chrome Music Lab. And here's the first one, it should come up. Click on there. We got all these things, and I guess the first one to link into our story with Lenny and we're at home, and another way we can imagine Lenny the lobster is to draw him. So this picture here, if we click on this and then click the play, it's a way we can draw music. So if I click here, it gives me a bunch of color options. I'm going to pick the yellow and orange one for Lenny, and there's a picture of him flying through the air that we played to today. So let's draw that. Let's draw a lobster. His legs, and his little tentacles. Let's play that. Do you want to have a go at drawing, Lenny? If I click reset up here and go to OK and go to the blues, we can draw the spider web in which Lenny falls into. And maybe let's draw the spider as well. Matilda the spider. Do you want to have a go doing that? And let's press play and see what it sounds like. So this might be a way in which we can have some fun. Another thing we can do is we need sound effects to our Lenny story. And a sound effect for him catapulting through the air. And I was thinking about this. And we can click on this one down here, this little triangle. And it's called oscillators. And if we swipe our hand across the screen, it makes this type of noise in which we can imagine the noise of Lenny flying through the air like this. If I click to the side, there's some different sounds. And another one. So have a go at some of those. There is also this melody maker. Have a go at making some melodies. When I go up like this, like a staircase, it's called an arpeggio and it sounds quite nice. If I put a couple of arpeggios in, these staircase-like drawings on here make quite a nice melody. What happens if I, in fact, have the staircases going down the way? Or the staircases going up and down can sound quite cool as well. It's something to have fun with. If I hit this guy up here, it's our song maker. And it's sort of the same as what we did before, except it's bigger. So if I have my staircase melodies, but also at the bottom here, we have drums. If I just put in every other drum like this, see what that sounds like. On this second line, maybe hit some in between. See what that sounds like. We can change the sounds here. That sounds quite nice. We can change the speed here. Do you think as we're going up the staircase, it's Lenny going up into the air and down the staircase? It's going down into the spider web. Have some fun with Chrome Music Lab and try and imagine all the different sounds Lenny and Matilda the spider will make.